Hi, all you high-functioning alcoholics out there. My name is Nicole Peltier Hall, and I'm reaching out to you from Raven Yoga, the Raven Nation. And the topic today is powerlessness. I don't like that word. It just sounds so inferior and so incapable and unworthy. So I didn't really resonate with the word powerlessness. When I discern now where that should fit in and can fit in and does fit into my life now, I realize that I am powerful. I am powerful until I take a drink. And for 20 years I drank. And I felt like I had a pretty successful life, very powerful life. I was able to put myself through college, and I started my own business, and I was teaching yoga, and I was doing all these things that appeared in my logical mind that I was doing powerful work and I was doing a good job. I had power. But over and over and over, whenever I'd make some decisions about how the night was going to go, that drink, that first drink, sometimes the first sip, would render me powerless. So I now know the discernment is I have power as long as I don't take that first sip. The first tenet of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, is we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, and our lives had become unmanageable. And I was like, my life is not unmanageable. If you think about, if I put my life into the terms of this, let's say the corporation of Nicole, I'm like managing my life really well. My relationships, my career, my body, I work out, I eat well, whatever. I'm managing just fine. So I didn't fit into that segment either. I thought, I don't really know if this is me. And it is me. I just had to see myself and how I relate to managing my life. Now, I didn't quit because I had to, and I didn't quit because life fell apart. I quit before, which puts me in a little bit of a different category in my mind and how I relate to managing my life. God, my life is managed so much better. In the alcoholic addictive mind thinking for 20 years, I thought I was doing a pretty good job. This is what I thought. I thought, well, just like a golfer would give themselves a handicap. Because maybe, not that I thought others needed me to. I just thought, that's about how I'm doing. I'm still in the game. I've just got a handicap. And the handicap is that I drink a little too much. So I didn't think things were falling apart. So now I have to realize where powerfulness lands, how strict I am in this thinking, and managing my life. So if someone just say, well, come to my wedding and I want you to give me a toast, and will you have a glass of champagne? And I would think, no, I'm powerful in that. No, I don't. I have to be powerful there. Because as soon as I give up that, then I'm perhaps powerless. I've had many nights where I didn't lose my power per se. It wasn't 100% that every time I took a sip, I lost all sense of myself and power. But most of the time, or let's just say only 2% of the time. Let's say only 2% of the time that I drank, I lost my power. I think that's enough. Because it's different than if you went to a casino and you're just gambling like $5 here and you gain, maybe you win 10. I have 5 to lose. 10's fine, whatever. 100, 200, stakes get higher. In recovery, what I have to risk if I were to take that glass, just hold it. And give basically my powerful stance away, which is where I know I have to have power, is in the declining, the offer. That the chances when I take that sip is that maybe I'll lose my power, if only 2% chance. It's not that I lose $5 or $10 or $100. I have a lot to lose. We all have a lot to lose when we lose our recovery. We don't even know what that entails. It could be our life savings. It could be our entire category of relationships from small to really close. It could be my career. It could be my physical being. I could lose it all. So the stakes are high, brothers and sisters. I have to remember that. Because it's not just losing something punitive. That accepting of the glass of wine is taking on a huge risk. And then what's the gain? So I know what I have to lose. I know that could be a lot to lose, but what's the gain? I want to know. Because I have people ask me, You know, if I would do this or that, or they tell me they're thinking about doing this or that, as far as having a little bit of wine or having a little bit of alcohol after quitting. What are you gaining? And how is it even close to the weight of what you could lose? So I'm posing this question out. And if you are still drinking and you are curious, I challenge you to endeavor in, you know, the thoughts or the ideas of taking on sobriety, just to see how different, how firing at 100% is. It's a great, 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 abundant, it's the Garden of Narnia. Because I was in a forest thinking, well, it could be a little bit better over here. It might just be a little softer, but it is a full bloom and it is amazing. Keeps coming back. So I'm glad I got to speak today about powerlessness and to change the idea of if you're thinking of going to AA and you're like, no, I'm not that. You know, it's maybe just discernment of where you are and where you aren't. Managing just fine, but could be managing better in a way that makes you happier. Not for other people, for you. So I love you, and I'm happy if you're happy. If you don't need this this contribution, send it on to someone who might. Namaste, everyone.